fantastic to see you here. And of course today is the big final. And we have the winners over here. I think this was a good name. And over here we have the fantastic Sharp Brains. Look at those brains. Aren't they amazing? Well, can you introduce yourselves for one more time to our viewers? And this is...
Jim Fopoulos. Olga Akoy. Dimitris Melisrouas.
Sergio.
Joanna Tamer.
And over here to the Sharp Brains we have...
Chris Gamhar. Jim Buridakis. Marilisa Buridaki. Amarillo Staff. John Masanakis.
Fabulous! It's good to have you here. Right, are you ready?
Yes.
It's been an amazing few weeks preparing for this final, but you are here today, and I wish both teams the very best. Let's see who is going to be the winner today, and who is going to win that mystery prize. Okay. Right, today we will have 5 full rounds. Double points in rounds 4 and rounds 5. Well, that doesn't really matter today, does it? Because this is the final. We will have our super round 6, and we will see who is going to be the big winner. And so I'm taking my position here, and I'm calling the 2 captains to start the event. Okay, taking my position, and I'm calling Joanna. Would you like to go around that way, Chris? And Chris, stand ahead. Okay, 2 hands behind your back. Okay, and the first exciting question is, listening carefully, what do people throw away? What do people put in the rubbish and throw away? Opa! It's Mr. Gamhar! Yes?
Rubbish.
Mr. Gamhar says rubbish. Mina, is that one of our answers?
Of course.
Yes!
Oh,
Number 1.
Whoa! It's the number 1 answer for Chris. Well done. Now the important question, are you going to take it or give it to the other team?
Take it.
Okay. You're going to take it. Okay, they've decided to take it. Okay, so you know.
There are 5 answers.
Okay, there are 5 answers, so you know. All right. Okay, I am listening. So, here we go. Team member number 2, Dimitri. What do you think people throw in the rubbish, apart from rubbish? Have you got an answer for me? Think about it. What does your family throw in the rubbish?
Don't know.
He doesn't know. You've got a time limit here. I'm going to give you a cross in a minute. I'm sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meh. Sorry, you've just lost 1, Sharp Brains. Okay. Lisa, what does your family put in the rubbish? Have you got an answer for us? Shh, no whispering in the audience. So, come on. Think about it. You're running out of time. Have you got an answer there? Think about the bin in your kitchen. What's in it? Rubbish. And... bah, out of time, I'm afraid. Okay, come on, Amarildo. You can save this game.
Food.
He says food. Kiriaminamu, is it on the list?
Unfortunately, it's not.
Oh, it's coming over here. Right. Now, where am I starting? Okay, now I'm going to start here and I'm going to end up with the captain. I'm not saying anything. I'm listening. Let's have some ideas from your team, Joanna, and then it will be your decision. Jim, what do you think?
Χαλασμένα κείμενα.
Okay, well, perhaps you could give me something in English, Jim. Have to have some English today, Jim. Meh, it's gone, I'm afraid. Pam there.
Gadget.
Gadgets, okay, we've got an answer, gadgets. Dimitri, have you got an answer for me?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
Papers.
Paper. Sergio. Paper as well. Joanna, the choice is yours. You're the captain of this team. Now tell me, what is your decision going to be? What do people throw in the rubbish apart from rubbish?
I will say papers.
She's going for paper. Kiriamina, is it on that list? Yes! Okay, we're starting with 6 to 7
The rest
points.
of the answers.
Okay, and here's the rest, all right?
The second one is empty bottles.
Aha! Empty bottles.
The third one is old devices.
Which somebody said
Like
gadgets.
gadget, which is
Yeah,
more so the same.
absolutely.
So 13 points. And the last one is old clothes.
There we go. We didn't think of those.
But
Never
food
mind.
was a good answer.
But food was a good
But
answer.
it
but-
wasn't included. Anyway,
Too
bad.
Okay, are we ready to do it? I'm calling upon now Sergio and Dimitri. Please come to the front. Okay. Right. Okay. Are you ready? Is it happening today? Right, now listen carefully. Hands behind your backs.
Before you start.
What can you find on a beach? Sergio.
Sand. Nou brommen. Oh.
I'm taking it.
We're taking that answer. It's a top answer! Wait, my friend. I'd like to know, Sergio, do you want your team to take this question or not?
No.
He says, no, it's coming over to you. Okay, right. Okay, team. And so, we have that top answer of sand. Okay. Would you like guys to give us some more answers? Okay, where am I working down from? I am working down to Marilisa. Okay. What do you think? Have you got an answer for us today? One of our sharp brains. What else can you find on a beach? She says rubbish. Is it on the list?
Unfortunately, it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're right.
She's right.
Amarildo, tell me. Think about it. When you go to the beach, what can you see?
Other people.
He says other people, but is it on the list?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
it's not on the list. I'm sorry. Okay, John, you got one more chance here.
Umbrella.
He says umbrellas. Is it on the list?
Yes, it is.
Yes! Umbrella. Okay, we continue. Mr. Gamhar, it's back to you. Chris. He says, what can you find on the beach? Think. What can you see on the beach? Sand. Umbrellas. What other things can you find on the beach? Think in the summer. What do you see on the beach?
Fishes in the sea.
He says fish in the sea. Is it on the list?
No.
Sunscreen.
It's coming over. Okay, Jim, I'm starting with you. Here we go. We know that you can find sand and umbrellas on the beach. But, yes, what can you find on the beach? We have 3 more answers, Jim, that I'd like you to find. So, tell me.
Sunglasses.
He says sunglasses. Olga says
Sunglasses.
sunglasses. Jim says
Sunscreen.
sunscreen or sun cream. Right.
Rook.
Rocks. Okay, Giovanna, it's your decision. I'd like to know in the summer.
I'm going to give a different answer.
That's absolutely fine.
Says, la cocina.
Shells, she says.
Would happen. Yes.
Yes!
Okay. So they win, huh?
Yes!
76.
Well done. Nice work. Sharp brains, come on.
So,
Okay.
answer number 3.
Yes? Towels. Towels. And
Sun chairs.
hey. There you go. Okay. All right then. We're moving on then to round 3. You sharp brains, I want you to get going. I'm calling Marisa to the front, along with Mr. Ross, Dimitris. Welcome. Okay. It's happening. Hands behind your back, please, Jim. Hands behind your back. Perfect. Which cities are the most beautiful in Europe? Which cities are the most beautiful in Europe? City, beautiful Europe. Come on.
Paris.
Yes! Yes. Excellent. Okay. It's the top answer. Are you taking it or not? Okay, they're taking it. They're doing it. Thank you very much, sharp brains. Okay. Here we go. I am now moving along in this direction. And so, Sergio, we have the top answer, Paris, beautiful city. What other cities?
Greece.
You say Greece. Is Greece on the list?
Holy.
No, you weren't listening. I'm afraid you've gotten Sorry about that. Joanna, beautiful city in Europe. We've got Paris. We've got London. Is it on the list?
Yes, it is.
Okay. We're continuing. Jim Koufopoulos, can we have another beautiful city, please?
Rome.
He says Rome. Is it on the list?
Yes, it is.
Woo! Okay, now I wonder, can we get the next two? Okay, Olga. Beautiful city. Santorini. Is it on the list?
No.
City.
Uh-oh, you're not listening, are you? Right, back to Mr. Minisurgos. What do you think? Beautiful city, Europe. Think. You've got one more attempt here and it's shooting over to the other team.
Athens.
He says Athens. Is it on that list? I bet it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not on the list. Right, it's coming over. Okay, you be quiet over here. Right, now then. John, we're going to calm down in this order. Can we have some ideas for the captain, please? Beautiful cities in Europe. John, an idea. Venice. Amarildo. Madrid. Nice city. Marilisa. City in Europe. That might not be in Europe, but I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that one. So, Parakato to Dimitri. He says Venice. Mr. Gamhar, it's your decision. It's a tough decision. Okay, Chris Gamhar has to decide here. It's not an easy decision. Hey! You behave yourself. In a minute you will be sent off the team and somebody will replace you. Do not speak. Lipon, Chris Gamhar, your choice is... So hurry up. He says England. Is that city in Europe? No. It's coming over here. Does it mean they won those points?
Yes.
Yes, they won the points.
And the rest of the answers are...
Yes. Barcelona.
And the last one is...
Florence.
Florida.
Okay.
Okay. So
I think we could have paid for 2 hours and not found that. Okay, it looks like so far the winners are onto a winning streak. But sharp brains, we've now got the double points in rounds 4 and 5. You could still do it. Okay, adding up the score so far for the winners is... Okay, so we top right. Okay. Here we go. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, are we ready? It's round 4. Good luck, my friends. Hands behind your back, please. You're very serious. Okay, let's do it.
Question number?
It is question number 53. Here we go. Listen carefully. Are you ready, players? Okay, good luck. Who do children talk to if they have a problem?
To their best friends.
Well done, Amarildo. Is it on the list? It's the top of the list. But now then, think carefully, my friend. Are you going to take this or are you going to pass it over? What do you think?
Mi más todos.
Are you keeping it?
We're taking.
You're going to play. Okay. Right, come on. I'm looking for something good now. Right, Marilisa. Can we have an answer? Oh, John, okay. Right, John. So, who do children talk to if they have a problem?
Mom.
He says, Mum, is it on the list?
Yes.
Okay. Good. And let's remember, we're playing for double points here, so this could get scary. Watch it. Okay. Who else? Marilisa, do we talk? No, sorry, Chris Gamhar. What a mess I'm making of this. Right, Mr. Gamhar, who else do we talk to? Do you guys talk to if you have a problem? Best friend, Mom, who else?
To the brother.
To a brother or sister. Is it on the list?
No.
Oh, it's not on the list. Jim, what do you think? Who do you talk to if you've got a problem?
Dad.
To your dad. Is it on the list?
I'm not accepting.
No. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Marilisa, you've got a problem. Who do you talk to? Your best friend. Your mum. Anybody else? Can you think of somebody else you might talk to? We have some strange answers here. Who do we talk to? Ay, ay, ay. Anybody know? Marilisa, you're going to run out of time in a minute. Grandma, is Grandma on the list?
No.
No. Oh.
Strange question.
Okay, I'm coming over. Okay, it's time for you all to think about it, and then the captain issues again, Yana Tavero, our amazing captain, will decide. And so, starting with you, Jim.
Parents.
He says parents. Olga says a psychologist. Nice answer. Jim says psychologist. Sergio, teacher. Right, Joanna, it's your decision. Who do you talk to, you kids, when you have a problem?
Can I ask something?
Of course.
Parents are the same with mom.
Well, it's funny what people give as a separate answer. For example, in the past, I don't know if you remember, we had as an answer, favourite places for holidays, we had Santorini and we had Greek answer, the Greek islands. So it is possible that something like that can happen, yes. So, your decision is?
To be parents.
Parents. Is it on that list?
Yes, it is.
Yes! Oh, dear. So,
Number 4 is.
do you talk to your dog?
The last one is friends.
Yes, because they're very close, aren't they?
So double points.
Double points there. It's happening for you guys. Okay.
Amarillo is the It's 440 total.
440! Guys. Okay, but it's the last round. You never know, anything can happen in the last round, more or less. So I'm calling up our last two players. I'm calling up John and I'm calling up Jim. Please come to the front. Take your position. Hands behind your back. Okay. Number 30, please, Miss Mina. This is a school question. Are you ready? Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. What characteristics do students like their teachers to have?
Can you repeat?
Yeah. What characteristics do students like their teachers to have? What characteristics should a teacher have? John.
Jim.
He says Jim. Is that on the list?
Jim.
Yeah, I don't think that's really going to be a good answer. I'm afraid not. No. Okay, Jim. What characteristics? Can I have silence here, please? What characteristics do students like their teachers to have? Think of it. Friendly, says Jim. Now, is that on the list?
No, it isn't.
Ah! Okay. Return to your teams, guys, and let's try again. You can return to your teams. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start with you. Okay, Amarildo, tell me, have you got an idea? What characteristics do you like your teachers to have? Amarildo says...
Happy.
He says he likes them to be happy. Over here, have you got an idea? What characteristics do you like a teacher to have? What do you think? Kind. She says, Joanna says kind. So Kilomina, we've got happy and kind or kindness. So happiness or kindness. Kilomina, what's happening here today?
Kindness is the answer.
Okay. Are you playing it? Are you playing it, guys? What are you doing? They're going to take it. Okay. I'm continuing now with Olga. Okay, Olga, let's have another answer. We've got kindness. What other things do you want from your teacher in character? What do you think? What kind of characteristics should the teacher have? Kindness. What else? You're having a block here. You're running out of time, Olga Moore. Sorry, it's going to be an You got your first cross. Jim. What characteristics do you want the teacher to have? Maybe it helps to think of the bad teachers, to think what you don't want, and then you give me the opposite. So what characteristic do you want teacher to have?
Tell jokes.
To tell jokes. Okay. Humour. Are we going to accept that?
Yes, we are.
We are. Yeah. It's happening. Okay, Sergio. What do you think?
2 more answers.
Yeah.
Good.
Have we got good on the list?
No.
Sorry. Okay. And the last one, Joanna. Well, it doesn't have to be the last one, but this is your last chance.
The opposite of strict.
The opposite of strict is lenient. Is lenient on the list, Miss Mina?
No, it
I'm
isn't.
sorry. It's coming over. And I would like some ideas. John, I'm starting with you, and then our captain, Mr. Gamhar, will decide. And so, John, funny, but I'm afraid we've got that already. So that's not on the list. Would you like to try again? Another characteristic of a teacher. Okay, he's not going to try again. Amarildo.
Patience.
Patience, says Amarildo. Marilisa says What does Marilisa say? What characteristics should teachers have? The same. Jim, what do you think? The same. And now, for this important moment, Chris Gamar, the captain of the Sharp Brains, must decide. What's it going to be, my friend? I'm going to have to hurry you, Chris. What do you think? He says patience. Are we going for patience?
Yes, at last.
Yes! And it's the number one answer.
64 points.
Wow! Okay. And double points.
Okay, and the last answer?
Triple. Double.
Yeah, the last answer is beauty.
Oops. Well, that'll be difficult with me. That's all I can. So, okay then.
So it's 200 there. It's always
Okay.
100.
Still a very good score. Okay, I'm sorry. It is a happy moment because I say congratulations. It seems to me that game was pathetic. The winners are the winners. And I'm very sorry for the losers. You were a great team. And so I'd like to thank you very much for coming on the show, for being here today. You were great players and I'm sorry you haven't won. Okay then, and so I'm going to ask you now to leave the stage because we're moving now into the very last round. Okay, I'm going to come round the front now. Hang on a minute. If you don't mind, Chris, can I come through? I don't know where you're going. First of all, I have to ask Joanna, our team captain, the winners are the winners, who is going to play in this special round?
Me and Sergio.
Okay, right. Sergio, as I think perhaps we should have ladies first, can I ask you to leave the room, Sergio, and to go somewhere where you can see nothing, hear nothing, and say nothing?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, so off he goes. Thank you, Sergio. He'll be back. We'll come and get you soon. Sergio leaves the room. And we start with our very important questions. Right. And I'm starting with number 20.
Just writing down.
Absolutely. Okay, Joanna, how are you feeling? Are you ready?
nervous.
A bit nervous. Okay, well don't worry, we have some very nice easy questions now. Okay. Let me just remind you and our audience, according to the rules, in order to get the special prize which we have prepared for everybody in the team, in order to get the special prize, you must get more than 200 points together with your other co-player.
More than 200.
You have to get 200 or more. Correct. Do I have another question here, Dimitri? Yes. I think we'll talk about that later. Okay. Let's save it up as a surprise till the end. And of course, perhaps if you don't like the presents, you'll still keep that a secret. Eipan, right? Okay. Ready? Here we go. Question number 1. Okay. Here she is. Right. Okay. What dishes do teenagers know how to cook? What dishes do teenagers know how to cook?
Moussaka.
She says, moussaka. Okay. Shall we continue? Okay. And we're moving to the next question. It's a long way away. Am I going to find it? I hope so. Kiliamina, is it number 46? I think so. Are you ready? Okay.
Yes, it is.
What do people do on the 15th of August?
Can you repeat?
What do people do in Greece on the 15th of August?
In the 15th?
The 15th of August in the summer. What do people do on this day? You have to be quick, Joanna, otherwise you're not going to get an answer here, I'm afraid.
Go to church.
Go to church. Okay. Question number 3. Here we go. What do children have in their pockets?
Their mobile phone. Children.
Yes.
Teenagers.
Children.
Money.
Money. Moving on. Number 4. And I think seem to have lost one, Kiyamina. Are you ready? 55, okay. Number 55.
Anyway, I'm writing down.
What jobs do most people do on Naxos? What jobs do most people do on Naxos?
Working there.
Have to be quick.
Assistant.
Okay, employee. All right. And the last question today is this one, number 54. Which forms of transport do Europeans use most? Which forms of transport do Europeans use most? Transport. Metaphora. Which forms of transport do Europeans use most? Joanna says.
Planes.
She says planes. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, right, we're gonna have to call right. Moving to the very long run. Welcome back. Okay. So how are you feeling? Good. I'm glad you are. So let's see. We need. Would you like to come around this side? Okay, let's do it. Okay, Sergio, we need to find enough answers now, enough points to get more than 200 so that you can get this mystery prize. Okay, so here we go. Question number 1. What dishes do teenagers know how to cook?
Meat.
He says meat. Okay. Here we go. Moving down the line. All this paper. Here we are. And the next question, question number 2, is what do people do on the 15th of August in Greece? What do people do on the 15th of August in Greece?
Go to the church.
You have to try again. I love that noise.
Go to the beach.
He says go to the beach. Okay. Here we go. Question number 3. What do children have in their pockets?
Money.
Quick answer.
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum. Okay. Question number 4, Sergio. What jobs do most people do on Naxos? What jobs do most people do on Naxos?
Δουλεύω σε εστιατόριο.
Work in hotels. Okay. Work in hotels.
Restaurant.
Okay. Yes. Right. And today,
One more question.
the last question. Question number 5. It's happening now with you. Can you do it? Sergio. What forms of transport do Europeans use most?
Working something.
Okay. What means of transport, metaphora, do Europeans use most?
Internet.
Όχι, μεταφορά. Μέσα μαζικής.
Yes. Maybe quick answer.
Plane.
He says plane. Oops.
Train.
He says train. Okay, it's happening. Here we go. Right now.
Names for each answer. Can you see them?
I can say.
I can write them down. You can say the points.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the points. Okay. Okay, we're going to do Joanna's answers first.
Okay. So,
Number 1, the cookery question. Kiliamina.
Joanna said.
Joanna said, or as an English person would say, moussaka.
Moussaka. Okay.
Okay.
Is it on the list?
Is it on the list? No. No moussaka.
0 points.
0 points. I'm very sorry, Joanna.
Question number 2.
I'm sorry about that. Question number 2. We said, what do people do on the 15th of August? And Joanna said, go to church. So go to church. Do we have some points here?
Yes.
Do we? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
We have 14 points.
14 points.
Okay. I'm afraid so.
Question
Right, number 3. What do children have in their pockets?
Joanna said money.
Joanna said money. How many points have we got here, Kiliamina?
15.
26.
Okay.
Okay. And then we asked Joanna what most people do on Naxos, and she said
Employees.
employees. Is it on the list?
Is it?
I'm sorry, it's not on the list. And the last question, number 5. Which forms of transport do Europeans use most? And Joanna said
Planes.
planes. And I am so sorry to tell you that planes are not on this list.
So she has only 40 points.
Right. So Joe, I'm going to need some high scores from you. Guys, you have 40 points so far. Okay. Sergio, it's all hanging on you, my friend. Question number 1. You need 200 points, Dimitri. You're a little bit far off, but let's see, anything can happen. We said, cookery question, what can teenagers cook?
He said meat.
He says meat. Is it on the list? No!
Is it spaghetti? Number 1.
I'm afraid we do have spaghetti, but it doesn't mention any meat.
Potatoes?
No, we've got fried eggs, toast, fries, spaghetti, and sandwiches.
You chose the difficult ones, unfortunately.
No, if I give you more, she chose.
Easier.
Right, difficult cooking.
Αυτό που κατάλαβα είναι what they can't cook.
Okay, question number 2. What do people do in Greece on the 15th of August? Sergio said go to church, which was the same, and then he changed his answer and he said
Go to the beach.
go to the beach. Is go to the beach on the list? No!
Oh.
We've got party, eat, drink, go to church and actually dance. Okay, so I am moving down here to the last 3 questions, and I'm very sorry we're not doing so well, but you never know, anything exciting could happen. Okay then, moving on. If I can find the question, you never know. Would I be able to find the question or not? Yes, I will. Okay, here it is. Question number 3. What do children have in their pockets? Sergio said
Chewing gum.
chewing gum. And gum is on the list. We have 26 points. Ay, ay, ay. Question number 4, which was, what jobs do most people do on Naxos? Sergio said work in restaurants. You be quiet, please. Is it on the list? Yes, it is. We have 25 for waiters. Good answer. Could be, but it was work in a restaurant, so waiter, that's fine. And number 5, here it is, the last question. Can you do it? Which forms of transport do most Europeans use? And Sergio's answer was train. And train is in fact 16 points.
16.
16.
Number one answer is?
The number one answer was buses, followed by cars, trains, bikes, metro, and the underground, which is the same thing. Okay, let's add it up, Kiliamina. What score have we got here today? He hasn't done too badly. It's a pretty good score, but is it enough? I've got a sad feeling it isn't. Last time you're happy, yes.
It's 107.
Ah,
Unfortunately.
I'm so sorry. These tickets were supposed to be to Disneyland Paris, and now you're not going to go. Sorry. Disneyland Paris, all expenses paid, 2 weeks. Really sorry about that. No, they weren't. They were not fine. But I would like to take this opportunity to shake your hands and to thank you for being fantastic contestants today. Thank you for being on the show. Congratulations for being winners. And I'm sure there'll be another secret gift later, but you've lost the cinema tickets. Sorry about that. Yvonne, thank you very much, everybody.